Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 18. This is the most anticipated match of the season so far to date. INS taking on DWE. Will the PlayStation newcomers beat the defending champions DWE from Xbox? This is going to be an absolute clash of the Titans. We are just waiting for two more members to come in from INS's side before we kick off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting off with Mercury, following that by Devastation for the second time today, and cleaning up on the end with our Marge encampment. This is going to be sweaty, so not only do you need to get your sippy cups and your snacky snacks ready, you need to get your wristbands, your sweatbands, everything banded up, because the sweat will be real and it will be dripping deep. Looks like Danny Boy, eager to anticipate, decided to prematurely spawn in. Happens to 1 in 3 players. It's a bit of a shame there, but as long as he doesn't leave from his position, this should be okay. We are just waiting for one more. Taking a look at that scoreboard, we have Chicken OCE, Clazy, Jamesy, Skux Deluxe, Avunk, Guskets, and Zilrex coming in with the INS team. Taking a look at DWE, we have the Caretaker, the Cobmeister, Danny Boy, Ragey Rage with the Cage, OK Boomer, the Benny Penny, Juddy, and Yogsy. Just getting that one more person from INS. The anticipation is growing between both teams. The animosity between both teams is real. We've seen a lot of heated debates in the comments. This is by far got to be the absolute sweatiest. As you can see, Too Much Cyanide is now deciding to enter into the race. Chances are he was a bit held up and had to restart Battlefield 5. As a Dice friend, I will say that this game is absolutely perfect. Not one bug whatsoever. And if you have a problem, the problem is with you. Moving on, we are just waiting for him to come in and we will be kicking this straight off. The message is ready to go. As soon as we see that 8th member come in on INS's side, it will go out. And within 30 seconds from that message, we are going to see Carnage coming in. I believe Skux Deluxe, if history has taught ourselves, and Ragey will probably most likely be the ones in the tank. So we're going to see these boys whipping out their tallywhackers in a tank-on-tank action moment. Cyanide deciding to come in with a very fashionably late entrance, keeping everyone in the wait. There it is, the 8v8. The message has gone. We are 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, from this kicking off. We're already seeing Danny Boy spawned in. Wait till the rest comes in. We are seeing INS in the blue, DWE with the red. This is going to be one hell of an interesting match. Just waiting for both of them to start. There we go, DWE straight out the gate, spawning in. And there goes INS as well. Taking a look. It is Rage the Cage with the tank. And Chicken OCE with the tank. Skux Deluxe has been put in. He's been put in the doghouse for this one. And they've decided that they want to take someone a little different. Bravo is the place where we're going to see all the action kicking off. Ragey Chicken OC is already starting to fire straight into DWE territory. And Danny Boy is going to cop it from the Tiger. Bravo objective is about to be rushed by all of the teams. Yogsy's going to be the first with Caretaker in there. Zilrex going head-to-head. Caretaker's going to be dropped. Yogsy's now taking down Zilrex. Okay, Boomer's right behind him. Skux Deluxe with his flanky-panky push. He's going to be backing up with the rest of his team. He needs to go in for the revives. Pick up those teams. And the Bravo objective is still going either way. Boomer shot through the smoke. And it looks like INS is going to claim the Bravo objective. Looks like INS is about to clean up. And there it goes. Bravo objective in the hands of INS. They have the majority flags right off the gate. Rage is getting shot from the distance. That is going to be the Tiger tank launching up. Let's see if we can get in without any delay. There it is. No issues with this zoom. This zoom and boom. Hoping to get a bit more tank action in there, but unfortunately we're not going to see that. Looks like Caretaker. Okay, Boomer putting Skux in the middle of the sandwich. And he's going to be pressed. Okay, Boomer's now going in for the revives. Yogs, looks like Guskets is being protected. He's getting slammed. That is going to be Rage with the Cage, firing up top. And the Charlie objective was slightly being overtaken. It looks like INS is pushed up on Charlie. Benny Penny doing what he can to keep Rage alive. Guskets is also having Chicken OC. Looks like we're seeing INS, Clazy, Too Much Cyanide right on the Charlie objective. They're flipping it. They do have Alpha. They're about to take Charlie. Clazy putting the rocket straight in. Benny Penny's going to meet the call. Too Much Cyanide's making his way around the outside. We're going to see Danny Boy coming in from the right. Cobbo on the south end. Too Much Cyanide's had to break from the objective, and Danny Boy's going to clean up, and they're going to take that Charlie objective back. Looks like Bravo is being contested, moving over to the hot pocket. And Zilrex, Skux, and Avunk with Clazy and Guskets are just flooding this objective. They're trying to claim it back in super speed time. Taking the objective, that is absolutely correct. Chicken OC pushing up with the Tiger Tank. Bravo objectives now going into the hands, but they are losing the Alpha. This has been absolutely amazing tactic coming from DWE. They're flanked around from the south while they've been pushing up from the north. And they're taking that Alpha objective. They now have Charlie. There goes Alpha, both in the hands, and 144 to 138. DWE is in the loss of points, but in the majority of flags. And with only 5 tickets between these two teams, anything could happen. We are only in the end game. Mercury, as we've seen, has been DWE's playground for well, for the last 2 seasons. This has been their playground. This has been where they've pulled all of the aces out of the hole and come out on top. Skux Deluxe is going to be spawned in the back with a Vunk, and they're about to be put into the middle of the sandwich. Johnson getting the headshot there. It's by Skuxy. Trying to make his way through. Just managing to get over the hill by the skin of his teeth. And this is just all action. Boom and zoom. Trying to run away. And you're going to join out the rest of his team. The Alpha objective is going in the hands of INS, but it was a little bit enough for DWE to take all 3 objectives at the time and flip this 134 to 127. They do have Bravo, they do have Charlie, and they are holding the majority of the flags, the majority of the tickets. INS has managed to drop the ball, but this is only the start of this is only the beginning of the game. There is way more to go. This is going to be an absolute nail-biting, edge of your seat, pucker-up moment. Okay, Boomer's going head-to-head with Skux Deluxe. Going in for the revive, he's being pushed. This is a dangerous position for him to be in, just managing to get out. Gonna be chased, he's going in, takes down Chicken OC. And DWE is just cleaning up the map right now, holding Bravo and Charlie. Take a shot, slap and thops. Okay, Boomer showing these young guns how it's done. Jamesy's just on the other side. Juddy is right there waiting. Okay, Boomer up on the north. Jamesy trying to get in the 6 on Juddy, but he's a little bit too quick for that. Jay's about to go head-to-head, but Zilrex and Chicken OC in a 2-man firing squad ended him and sent him back to the redeploy screen. Bravo objective Charlie's still very much in the hands of DWE. We're going to see Zilrex now pushing up, but he's going to be dropped just as quick. Avunk is now coming around through the outside, seeing if he can put some dynamite on Ragey, but the Rage with the Cagemeister. Benny Penny looking to see if he can drop 2 cents worth of his thoughts right on Avunk's skull. And Ragey's going to take that one. Bravo and Charlie still very much in the hands. Alpha objective undefended. Skuxy's making a retreat right off the back. Skillrex spawning in. He's going to be in a whole world of pain. Ragey needs to get that repairs in because he is struggling with his tank. Having a look here. He's got the loss of the turrets. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Takes out a Vunk through the smoke, and Bravo and Charlie both in the hands of DWE. 93 to 126. Ladies and gentlemen, with 30-point lead in front, and the gap is getting bigger. DWE is holding the majority tickets and the majority flags. Gusket's now coming in that tank's trying to light Rage up. He needs to get behind cover before that tank decides to yeet him back to that redeploy screen. Tigers versus Valentines never end well on a 1v1. Chicken OC with the backing of Zilrex is now going into the house, and this little white house is about to get absolutely wrecked. Chicken OC with Zilrex getting taken down. Juddy picking up the 2-piece before Guskets takes him out. Yogsy is seeing if he can come in and clean up the rest of the INS crew. There goes the C4. Yogsy's trying to make a break for it out the back, but he's going to be taken down. We're seeing a blue firestorm leading up this scoreboard. Ragey's now in a whole lot of trouble. Too much cyanide put into the back. Chicken OC and Avunk. This might be it for Ragey. He's on fire. He might not be able to clean up out of this. He's in a whole lot of trouble, and there it goes with the payout. That is going to be Avunk with the rest of the crew clearing it out. And with the armor gone, DWE is going to be in a whole lot of trouble. 76 to 119. Did they bridge the gap far enough for that armor to be able to spawn back before DWE loses it? Bravo and Alpha now in the hands of INS. They flip the tables on the flags, and the tickets are going to start counting down quick. Caretaker's now going into a 1v1 against Skux. We're going to see Danny Boy, Benny Penny, but also Skux took a 2-piece out. And this is one guy hot to trot you don't want to mess with. Sees the rest of the team, goes in, takes out a 3rd. Can he go for the 4th? Goes in for the 4th. Takes out the 4th on Yogsy and managing to clean up. Can he go for the 5th? That's going to be sitting right on his 6. The rest of his crew is going to clean that one up, and they're going to keep themselves alive. Bravo and Alpha in the hands of INS. DWE only maintaining Charlie, but INS is starting to come up. They are advancing on this objective quick. Clazy and Avunk trying to go. Ragey's got the high ground. Not with the tank, but he's still just as deadly. Going in after Avunk, taken down. Now he's going after Clazy. And Clazy's going to be dropped in the two-man firing squad by Cobbo and Ragey. Skux Deluxe is taken down as well. Moving up, we're going to see Jamesy right on the north end side. Yogsy's now trying to make his way through. This is going to be a 1v1. Jamesy's now getting shot right in the backside. Getting away by the skin of his teeth just when he can. Taking a look at the scoreboard while we can. 8-5, Skux Deluxe. Caretaker 8-6. The scores are very close, but INS do have the majority of the flags. DWE still in the front by close to 30 points. Taking a look at that Tiger tank with Guskets is still sitting there. And the Bravo flag is just being defended off on the left and on the right. Chicken OC. Looks like Chicken OC is making a break for it. He's going to go after Juddy. Takes him down. Goes in with the C4. Trying to get through that hill. He's getting shot from all angles. Chicken OC is desperately trying to make his way into it. 67-82. Ladies and gentlemen, this is closing quick with only 14 tickets between. This is getting right down to the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only map 1. We still have 2 more to go. Yogsy's going to be taken down. There's going to be the sticky dynamite with Chicken OC. Trying to get inside the building. And Chicken OC is about to meet his maker when the Benny Penny with the FG42 clears him up. That Bravo objective needs to be taken with 10 tickets remaining and closing quick. DWE still has the majority, but they're losing the majority flag. They don't have majority flags, but they have the majority tickets. But it won't be for much longer as long as INS hold this Bravo and the South position. They just need to defend it. They can let DWE keep the Charlie and just run that clock out. Danny Boy and Cobbo taking a look at Cobbo's gameplay. He's going straight after, but he's going to be dropped the moment I jump in by the Beretta. That is Jamesy clearing him up. And that's Danny Boy trying to get in that hit, but he's going to be too late. And the Swomy from Zilrex up on the south end side takes him. And now the tables have turned. INS flipping it. DWE 63, INS to 64. Very close game. They need to come back and take this Bravo objective. They need the armor. That armor coming in from Guskets is not helping their cause. And that's going to be Ragey right up on the right, as we can see. And Guskets is trying to light up the shot. Bravo is now getting pushed like ants from the DWE team. And Danny Boy is going to be going head-to-head against Guskets. Skux Deluxe. Danny Boy taking him down. Bravo undefended. They need to start taking it. And the Bravo flag looks like it's being contested as we speak. But they've decided to jump off. There's going to be Avunk taking down Caretaker. And Danny Boy and Avunk now going head-to-head. Looks like Avunk was just yeeted and deleted back to the redeploy screen by Ragey. There goes the shots. A 35 damage by OK Boomer. Needs to get those heals in while he can. That Bravo flag is now being finally contested. Ragey's decided to make an abrasive push on there. He's under fire. He's in a whole lot of trouble. He's going to be sitting on fire. He's got no one backing him up. He's in a whole lot of trouble. No one's to repair him. He needs one of his rappers close by. Takes down Skux. That is a beautiful hit. And 52-48 with four tickets between the two. But now it's flipped back in the hands of DWE with the majority flags. With only a few moments to go. That Tiger Tank is starting to push up. Yogsy's trying to go claptrap on his 6. Guskets is on fire. Ragey's got the perfect opportunity to start taking Guskets out. Guskets is pushing up. Ragey's going to have a perfect opportunity. But he can't see through the smoke, and his tank is sliding all the way over like a Canadian figure skater. He's in a whole lot of trouble, and the Bravo flag is now being rushed by INS. INS know they need to take it back, 44-45. DWE with 3 tickets in front, and that flag is being contested all over the place. DWE still have the majority flags until that flips, which it just about to is. There it goes. INS is now taking it back into their hands. Ragey's now pushing back in, but Guskets and Ragey are going head-to-head. The tanks don't see each other through the smoke. Ragey's going to be in trouble. These two tanks don't even notice what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is outrageous. Guskets now lighting up on top of Ragey. Trying to get through. That tree's not going to save him. 75 damage in front. Ragey's about to be destroyed. There it goes. Guskets taking him out with no one defending. Bravo flag now going into the hands of INS. They did almost lose Alpha, but they managed to score back 37-37. Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming down to the wire. This might come down to a single ticket win. INS and DWE coming in close with each other, but INS do have the majority flags as we speak. Cyanide, Clazy, Avunk, and Skux coming in from the alpha side. We do see Caretaker Juddy, but Ragy's coming in from the left. Caretaker, OK Boomer, rest inside of the house. Chicken OC with Avunk, still siding inside of the White House. Juddy's going to be spawning in as well. OK Boomer, we're going to see Juddy push it in to the Bravo objective, taking out Chicken OC. Juddy's going to be dropped. Going to be taken down by Skux Deluxe, 34-25. INS do have the majority tickets and the majority tickets. This is getting very close with 10 tickets between the two. Can DWE pull an ace out of the hole and come out on top? We have seen this come in once before. Cobo and Silrex are about to go 1-1. Chicken OC is now spawning on the back. Cobo is not in a good position with that tank sitting right there. And he's going to pay for a Betty Penny right on the south. Ragey is now going in against Chicken OC, 32-17. Ladies and gentlemen, 16 tickets between these two teams. Bravo objective is getting lit up by that artillery shells. And DWE is trying to make a break for it. This is where it's going to be all or nothing. 32-13. INS in the lead by 21 tickets. This was coming down so close. Can DWE manage to push that Bravo objective? This is where the tickets matter. Danny Boy is going to be taken down by Chicken OC. There goes the tank being destroyed by the Panzerfaust by Cobo. Taking out that two-piece on Duskets and Cyanide. 29-5 DWE. But Bravo objectives now being contested. They might be able to score this one through 26-3. Can they manage to pull a miracle out? There goes the flip. OK, Boomer's now taking the Bravo objective. Danny Boy is going to be meeting up as well. Chicken OC and Clazy's going to be dropped. Bravo objective now flipping to the hands of DWE. Gus gets up inside the house on the left. Danny Boy is going to be taken down. Jamesy's now pushing up to the Bravo objective with nobody there. Yogsy, Caretaker, and Shuddy going to be dropped. 20-2. Ladies and gentlemen, INS 19-1. There it goes. What a hell of a match. INS coming out 19-0. There is the score. Skux on 14-11. Juddy 15-14. The sweat was real on that first round, but we are going to see DWE's Caretaker, Juddy, OK Boomer, and Tom Cruise coming in with the squad. And we will be back right into the map too. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going into map 2. I don't know about the rest of you, but the sweat was real. That could have been an easy DWE win. INS came through at the last bit and stole it right under their noses, bringing it right down to the last 30 points between it, and then only coming out with minimal points. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's anything to go by, we still have 2 more maps to go. And I've got a hell of a lot more in me. So let's just push this through with 30 seconds. This is going to be Sweat Volume 2. Everyone is still in position, ready to rock and roll. 20 seconds to go. We are going to see both teams kicking off. This is going to be Sweat Central in exactly 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing DWE in the blue, INS in the red. Unlike this morning, hopefully we do get to see some Katana kills in here, because it was left alone by both teams in this morning's match, DTM versus 2 Easy. I know that certain members of our community, such as Mango Lord and Aim Zizzles with the Sizzles, would have been sitting there absolutely sweating bricks with anticipation on who was going to get the slice and dice. The Alpha Objective and Charlie both being taken. The Charlie's just been taken. Oh, the Charlie, they backed off of it. They left to go behind. Rage is making a break back for it. Everyone's a little bit too keen, and Bravo is where the action's about to take. Who's going to be the first one to get the kill? Here comes the smoke. INS is the first on there. The shots go out. Zilrex taking down Cobo. Then Chicken taking down Juddy. That is going to be the first ones on the objective. Bravo now in the hands of INS. They do have the majority right from the beginning. This could spell problems for DWE if they cannot manage to take this through. Devastation is now being contested. Bravo, Juddy's going in for the revive. DWE doing what they can. Clazy and Guskets right on side of the right. Guskets now pushing through, trying to get that easy, sneaky kill. But DWE is just lighting up the kill feed right now, and Bravo is quickly going into the hands of DWE. 151 to 156, 5 points between the two. But DWE do have the majority. Again, that Katana is still being not touched. And Zilrex, the only survivor of INS. Yogsy's going to be notifying of his position. And the rest of DWE is going to start pushing up. INS now got a lot of backing behind. And we're going to see Skux Deluxe with Chicken OC jumping in on Chicken now. The Bravo flag is still very much contested. Majority by DWE. It's now back and forth as we can see from the red and blue up on the marker. Bravo still very much DWE. 149 to 145 DWE's game. Okay, Boomer's now coming through the smoke, trying to get that flanky-panky push through. But he's getting shot from the side, and that is going to be Zilrex cleaning him up. Taking a break, taking some knowledge from Hard Yakka. Taking a moment, having a Kit Kat, lying down on his side and camping it out. Zilrex is now, the Bravo objective is going into the hands of it's going into the hands of INS incredibly quick. DWE need to make a push through. They're coming in from the right-hand side. That is going to be Juddy going down. And Juddy's going to be dropped by a Vunk. Taking a look on the outside here. DWE members have dropped. The Alpha flag is still very much uncontested. And DWE is now spawning in on the back near Charlie. They need to rush through as a solid unit. Bravo, they're just digging in like ticks in a mound. Don't know who to go into. Let's take a look at Danny Boy. As he's going to go on head-to-head with Chicken OC. He knows that he's there. And Danny Boy burning himself, giving himself roasted his own chest out. Chicken OC is in a lot of trouble. Gets one, takes down two, but he is going to be dropped. That is Danny Boy with the perfect opportunity scoring moment. Danny Boy is deciding to leave his teammates there to rot and drop. Bravo objectives now be pushed 130 to 136. Favor to INS. They do have the majority flags. They do have the majority tickets. Clazy's now seeing if anyone's going to pop their way up through there. He's getting hit. The rest of DWE just on the outside. Yogsy's deciding to play the accordion. Taking him to church, waiting to see if he can pick him up. Pulling out the knife at the worst possible moment. Ladies and gentlemen, he tried to go in with the, obviously tried to go in with the manual sneaky peeky, but could not make it out. Cobo is now doing the same thing. And Clazy just ripping them apart, getting a four-piece. Taking down Yogsy, Danny Boy, Cobo, and Juddy in that four-piece action-packed chicken nugget deal. Clazy's got that perfect momentum going, but can someone stop this madman? And as you can hear, the bombs will be dropping from the AI bombers above. You don't want to be caught out in the rain. Guskets and Avunk have got that perfect spot. But it looks like INS is just toying with DWE at this moment. They do not want to give up their position. They don't want to be too aggressive. Looks like their tactic at the moment is just to dig into the Bravo objective, not let them pass to get through to Alpha, and just run this clock out slowly but surely. The bombs will start to drop from all of the bombers up above. There goes the flares from the bombers. And you don't want to be caught out in this action. Clazy's taken down OK Boomer. The rest of DWE is coming up through the left side of the church. Trying to jump in on Ragey right now, but Ragey's going to be taken down. That is going to be Chicken OC. Betty Penny's going to be taken down just as quick. Danny Boy's up on the south end side. OK Boomer's going to be spawning in with him. He can hear it. The anticipation's there. Sees the target, goes in, takes down Chicken OC. And he's going to go revive Danny Boy. Bravo objective is still in the hands of INS, and 129 to 85. DWE need to make a push on either Alpha or Bravo, because if they do not capture one of these objectives, it is going to be game, set, and match INS just seem to be digging in. They don't want to leave and trying to get INS off this objective. It's like trying to stick a wet noodle up a kangaroo's backside in a phone booth. You just can't get it done. But Gusk's going to be dropped. Avunk and Chicken OC try to defend. Benny Penny making his way through, but gets dropped. Ragey's the last one standing. Takes down Chicken OCE, but Avunk's going to take him and Danny Boy down. And INS is just holding on for the winter. They're just not leaving this objective. They just want to stay and run this clock out. 71 to 128. 58 points in front. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very hard game for DWE to come back from. We have seen it come back in the past, but they do need to take either Bravo or the Alpha objectives. Clazy's shooting through the window. We're going to take a look at Juddy. Getting shot from all sides. They're trying to be defensive. Try not to be too aggressive. Sees it, but it's going to be too late. Juddy's going to be taken down. That is going to be too much cyanide with that flank right on the right. And 58 to 128. We are now 70 points in front. INS in the favour of the win with both Bravo and Alpha in their hands. DWE struggling to get off this Charlie objective and make any further push past the front door. INS know this and they're just holding on. They're just pushing back as much as they can. Checking in on Cobbo. Takes down Cyanide. He's rushing into the church. He's going to be the first one in there. Take it back. He nearly made his way around. But he's going to meet up with his maker. And that's going to be Chicken OCE. Taking him out. Yoggsy's now rushing in. Chicken OC takes him down. They just cannot manage to get past this door. DWE is struggling to get a foothold. And INS is just holding it. They aren't even making a push. Looks like Clazy might be the first one to try and push into Charlie objective. Going head to head. Takes down Ragey, but Juddy's going to clean him up. This is where all the points matter. 39 to 125. Nearly a 100-point lead in front. INS has got a very strong lead. And Avunk is now starting to come into the Charlie objective. Okay, Boomer and Benny Penny. Danny Boy is now making a rush. Boomer's going to be dropped. They're going to be notifying his position. Charlie's now being taken, and they're looking for a three-piece clean sweep. Well, we can. Let's take a look at that scoreboard. Juddy 5 to 6. Avunk 14 to 4. Cobbo 11 to 8. Chicken with 14 to 3. Taking a look there. Going back to the game. Looks like he was away, and Avunk's going to get headshot. Ragey coming in with a clean sweep. And INS is now starting to push through. They know that they've got 100 tickets to play with. They're now starting to get incredibly aggressive. They're going off from the defense, going into the offense. And this is where it's all going to come in. INS is just starting to saturate as much as they can. Zilrex on the side. Clazy and Jamesy up on the right. Trying to sneak him from behind. Caretaker's going to be meeting up with Jamesy. Jamesy clears him out. And the Charlie objective's now being contested. Danny Boy is the only one there trying to protect it. Ragey up on the top. INS is now pushing hard into this objective. They're looking to see if they can take all three. 122 to 8 tickets remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks like to be game, set, and match. There goes the Charlie objective. And once this goes, it's going to be mere seconds before INS claim the win. Ladies and gentlemen, game 18 is going to go in the hands of INS. There it goes, 122 to 0. INS claiming game 18. Taking a look at that scoreboard. Juddy 6 to 9. Avunk 15 to 5. Chicken OC 17 to 4. And Cobbo with 11 to 10 at the top. Taking a look, INS with Avunk. Chicken OC, Skucks to Luck. And Zilrex coming in with a squad. We will be going through to map 3, so stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to map 3. This is the tiebreaker map, the last map of the rotation. This is going to be Al Marj. This is the randomizer map that was chosen. With 20 seconds to go, we will be seeing INS and DWE. DWE need to come in incredibly strong in this game so that they can prove a point and take a win. Give us the first 2-1 score of the map season so far. I will remind people to keep it pleasant within the chat. We do have children watching, and we don't want people to look absolutely atrocious. Keep your humble hat on. This is all for good fun and good fair play. INS and DWE are both incredibly strong teams, and congratulations to INS for taking the win, but we will see INS and DWE going head-to-head once again closer to the end of the season, so we will stay tuned for that. Taking a look while we can. Bravo objective looks like DWE is going to be a little late to the Bravo party, with Danny Boy just the only one there in a 4v1. He decided to back off. We're still waiting to see who's going to get that first blood. It looks like Ragey was taken down. I did manage to miss that, unfortunately. But Caretaker's going to drop Chicken OCE. Yoxie's making a break down on the south. Absolute legend. Claysy's going to be the one to meet up to get into the action. Claysy's going to meet up and take the win. Yoxie going down in the hands of Clazy. Bravo and Alpha, both in the hands of INS, but maybe not too long. Chicken OC and Skux Deluxe are now pushing into Juddy. Juddy's position is going to be compromised, and Skux Deluxe is going to take him out and claim that Alpha objective back. Charlie, the only one of DWE's team to stay. This is going to be a very interesting game. We're going to see DWE more defensive than they are aggressive this round over. And INS is spreading their forces incredibly thin across it, creating almost like a fence pushing from the Alpha Bravo way towards DWE in the alleyway. In the bazaar, Danny Boy is trying to find his way through that bazaar, through the gateway. Get a shot from the side, and Danny Boy is going to be met up. That is going to be Skux Deluxe with the Sawomi dropping shots and slapping thoughts, taking him out, and the INS is now starting to meet up with the call. This is where all the action's taking place, right inside of that market. The Charlie objective is still in the hands of DWE, but Chicken OC is coming through. Cobbo saw him coming and took him out with a boomer right on his 6. Danny Boy spawning in as well. Yogsy and Caretaker up on the left. We're going to see Avunk and the rest of the INS guys. They are definitely pushing in strong. Guskets is going to be making his way. This is the leader of INS. Trying to get that sneaky, peeky, flanky, panky push. Goes in with the shots. Guskus is going head-to-head, but he's going to be taken out. That's going to be Caretaker. Caretaker taking the win and taking out the leader of INS. But drops from a distance. That's going to be Chicken OC with the Sawomi, firing a good 30-40 meters away, getting the old headshot in there. Charlie objective is being pushed by INS. Chicken OC trying to make a statement for the INS crew. And he's going head-to-head against 2-1. Goes into the shot. Takes out Raichi. Takes out Cobbo, but he couldn't take out the third, and that is going to be Yogsy taking him down. Yogsy's going to go in for the revive on Cobbo, and this is where Charlie's now starting to be attacked. Avunk and Clazy with the rest of the INS crew are coming in from the left, taking down Yogsy. Charlie is now quickly going into the hands of INS as they rush their team straight on that objective. DWE are about to be spawn capped. They need to get off this objective. They need to get back and start coming in with 140 to 89. INS is about to flip the entire tables. Charlie's now going back into the hands. It's going back and forth as they go on and off the objective. Juddy and Cobbo trying to lay waste into INS's side. They're in a lot of trouble right now. Goes in for the shots, and they've taken all 3 flags. INS 140 to 80. DWE need to claim a flag back, or this is going to be game, set, and match in a very short period of time. Taking a look at that scoreboard, Skux is on 4-1, Juddy 2-3. Ladies and gentlemen, that tickets are coming down incredibly quick. I believe it's 2 tickets per second. That is going to go down. And with 63 tickets remaining on DWE's side, this could be all over in a matter of 120 seconds. DWE needs to come through because this could be over in 2 minutes. DWE need to push through. INS has got them completely saturated and stuck in spawn. They can't manage to get them out. Juddy's now going after Guskets. the rest of the crew, but they just can't manage to get off that objective at 49 to 138. INS has got them by the short and curlies. Ragey's trying to go in for a revive through the smoke like an absolute champion, but he's going to be dropped. Caretaker's trying to clean up on the rest of INS's crew. Can't manage to get a shot. Takes down Guskins. Caretaker's still alive, but 134 to 31 with 100 tickets in front and closing down quick. INS might be securing this in very, very short succession. And it looks like DWE is just struggling to get off this objective. INS do have them by the short and curlies, and they've got them right by the wall. 132 to 20 and closing quick. We are looking at potentially 40 more seconds with these tickets going down as quick as they are before it is all game, set, and match. INS coming out the gate with an absolute fist of fury. 131 to 7 tickets and closing quick. This is going to be one of the quickest games we've seen out of these two teams combined. And ladies and gentlemen, there it goes. 131 to 0. INS coming out on top with a clean sweep at 3 to 0 across the board. Skunks Deluxe 6 to 3. Juddy 4 to 6. Cobbo 6 to 6. And Chicken OC 8 to 5 for the top two out of both sides. We are going to see INS's Avunk, Chicken OC, Skunks Deluxe, and Zilrex coming in with the squad. And we will be going into the winners chat, so stay tuned.
Noob joined the party.
G'day guys, congratulations on your win, taking game 18. Just to let you boys know, we have cracked the 100 viewer mark on this game. We are by far the most viewed game of the season. This was heavily anticipated. That was an absolutely astonishing gameplay in map 3. You managed to take them down very quick succession, put them balls against the wall and hold them there. That first map on Mercury did look a little bit sketchy. You did get down so close, but managing to flip it right at the end. How do you guys feel?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, we just got, like, I guess we got too, like, eager on Mercury, and we kind of just went for the insta-3 cap, and, we underestimated a little bit, so we kind of got fucked up on B and things like that, yeah.
Well, it was definitely interesting to watch. It was an incredible game. Devastation was interesting. I believe, looking from what my perspective, obviously being a shoutcaster and not being a pedestrian main, but it looked like you were holding Bravo and just deciding to run the clock out and not be too aggressive. I didn't see much movement until right at the end when you decided to take the 3 cap. But for about 90% of that game, you just held the line at Bravo and just refused to let them get past.
Yeah, that's the best way to play, man. Just get 2 flags, hold up, set up a line, no need to push. Their tickets slowly bleed, and it's the safest route, you know.
So tell me...
But no, they...
Sorry, go on.
What's up?
No, go.
No, I was just going to say, dude, they play well, though. Like I said, we made the mistake on Mercury of trying to just do what we do with other teams and like instantly you go for that 3 cap, but that kind of screwed us in the ass a little bit. So,
well, it was definitely a sweaty match. I nearly lost my voice during that.
Back together.
Well, I nearly lost my voice during that first map. I'm not going to lie. It was absolutely incredible. I'm going to go back and watch that myself. Just the sweat was starting to pour off my head as it was getting closer and closer to that mark. And we did see it could go either way, but you definitely came out on top. It was one of, like, this has been the most anticipated game. Is this, you know, how did it feel finally having that game against DWE, the match that you guys have been wanting for such a long time?
Oh, it is. It's great to finally play it, dude. And they put up a good fight too, so it was a fun game to play. You know, it wasn't like, you know, it was great to play. Yeah. Finally get some really good competition. Not to put down the other teams, but like that was a match everyone was waiting on. And it was, two of the best teams clashing. So
Well, I can confirm right now that we are having the most views, currently sitting on 106. So this has been a game that everyone has wanted to see. Congratulations on that. I believe we do keep cutting Cyanode off, so Cyanode, what is it that you wanted to say?
Good content too for everyone watching at home.
Absolutely. Well, I will
definitely a nut one in game, dude. That Mercury especially.
That Mercury game was something I think many people are going to go back and watch. I will be using many highlights of that coming into the future. But it was an insane round. You guys did incredibly well. Pat yourselves on the back for that. And you guys will be taking on DWE further on down the line. I believe your next game versus DWE will be all the way back in game 43, September 13th. At 12 p.m. So you're quite a fair bit away, but your next game will be is against Too Easy. It's against Ghost on August 8th. So next Saturday at 12 p.m. you will be taking on Ghost in game 21. Before I leave, is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs you want to make before I jump in with the other team?
I just want to make a quick shout out to my dad, the Jekyll. Thank you, bro. All support. That's pretty much it for me.
Thanks to everyone for watching. I mean, we had a lot of PS4 players, I think, watching as well. Shout out to them.
Shout out to
nice to have some
this on
support.
that one.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone.
Well, it's been
really enjoyable match.
It's been a pleasure watching you guys.
Shout out to Jamesy.
It's been a pleasure watching you, and we will be looking forward to seeing you in your next game. Take care, guys.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeet.
Alright, Juddy seemed to be the only person here that's going to come through for the interview for the DWE team. Unfortunately, it wasn't your win today. That Mercury game was absolutely it was incredible to get that close down to the wire. It could have gone either way. I nearly lost my voice doing that one, but it was just an absolutely amazing game to watch. It was an amazing game to shoutcast, so I feel very privileged of doing that. Unfortunately, it wasn't your day today, but what's going through your mind right now?
Oh, that was intense as hell, dude. That first one, I almost fell out of my chair almost. It was just intense as hell. We dropped it. We had a lead, but no, they played really well. They're really well drilled. We're a bit shattered we lost the first one, but yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. You guys will be taking on INS. So to just say to them, your next game against INS will be taking place on September 13th, on Sunday at 12 p.m. in game 43. So you've got many more games between now and then to come back twice as strong and claim the win. I mean, you guys, even though you guys didn't win today, it was one hell of a match to watch. Fortunately, it went very quick on Almage. Once they cut you on the 3 cap, it went down really quick. But that Mercury game, I think, is something that many people are going to watch. And we actually cracked over the 100 viewers at a single time during this game. So it was definitely the most watched game of the season so far.
Yeah, it was good, bro. And credit to them. They're really well drilled. They know what they're doing. So you could see it in Devastation and Almage. They knew exactly what they were doing, so credit to them.
Well, credit to you guys as well. You did very well. It's like I said, Mercury was it's still racking with me, still sweating. I need to go have a shower after that match, but no, I do appreciate you for being.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I appreciate you being here now. Before we leave, would you like to make any shout outs to anybody or?
The team did good. It was a match. So we'll learn from it. Squad Conquest, different type of game mode to Conquest, so we'll take that on board. We'll learn from it and we'll come back better.
Well, that is good to hear, and we look forward to seeing many more games. Speaking of which, your next game is going to be Sunday, August 9th at 12 p.m, game 23, where you'll be taking on Too Easy. So we look forward to seeing that match. But thank you, and thank you team for playing today. It was a privilege to watch, and I feel very grateful that we all got to watch that today. So thank you so much.
No, thank you, Noob. Appreciate it.
Alright, that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Noobalicious. Thank you so much for viewing today. That has been by far the most viewerships that we've ever had. It was just absolutely incredible. Both teams did amazing, and they're both winners in my books, but there can only be one ultimate winner, and that is going to be INS with a clean sweep of 3-0 coming out on top against DWE. We are going to be seeing them both going up against each other again later on, as I said, in the season, where we will watch them in Game 43. Sunday, September 13th at 12 PM. So that is going to be another anticipated game, and I know many people are going to wait for that one. But until then, I've been Noobalicious. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for letting us crack over the 100 mark. I believe we were probably the most watched Battlefield 5 channel on Twitch. And we will catch you all again tomorrow at 12 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we will see DTM taking on PAK. Thank you, and stay tuned for that.